Welcome to the video where I will explain why do I like Imperial long-range Frigate Harpy in StarConflict. Well, there it is, right now you can see it here. And I upgraded it to survivability of 18,959, and I did that mostly by linearly upgrading everything that it has. That's pretty much what you can do. There's a few interesting additions here from the rank 1 ships. Harpy is rank 2 and it's at 5th level here. Is that you also have something called the hull modifier, such as EM insulation, increases resistance against EM damage by 74 points. Not that I'm gonna really be using it as often, but it's it's nice to have nice to have it there. Now, again, it's a very much a linear upgrade as the rank 1 ships, except the only things that you do get to choose is active modules. And here I chose the one that improves my weapons damage here, and the one that repairs me. The reason for it is because this ship has pretty good weapons, and increasing the weapon damage is a pretty good thing. That's exactly what you want with this ship. The problem with this ship is that it has not much in terms of hull strength, not much in terms of shields, so one missile will take out the shields for you, so therefore having something that will repair you is actually pretty neat to have. Now, it does have a special module, which is a disintegrator, which allows you to fire at a greater distance. It's pretty much a sniper rifle here in this game. And that's pretty much what you're going to be doing if you're flying this ship. At least that's what I found my strategy was to be, is to just fly and snipe at the enemies. Do not close in, do not do any of that stuff, because if I close in with the enemy, they'll just eat me up alive. Now, Harpy itself, let's go choose a PvP. Let's talk about actually history there. Yeah, so Harpy was designed by Directorium in I believe, let me double check that, in 3412 actually. Yeah, 3412. It took it participated in fighting the Frontier, which later became Jericho. It fought against the Federation as well, but currently the ship is not in use. So it's a longer kind of a ship that was used back in the day. Now I think the general information about the ship is that it's used for training purposes only, as such. So hopefully we're gonna be able to jump into the game soon. Alright, so here we are. We're going to combat. Different encounter here than the one that I was expecting. I was expecting more of a... Maybe it was the same thing. Yeah, that's actually gonna work. So we start off the distance, good. And we're gonna let our friends here go forward first, because we need them to hold off the enemy from us. Because we don't have, as I mentioned before, much in terms of hull strength or shields, so what we'll be relying is on the fact that our there we go. So we're relying really on our teammates to deal damage and to keep the enemy occupied while we sit here and do the sniping. There's something really kind of enjoyable from my perspective doing this sniping. From the enemy perspective, of course, they're not gonna really like it. But if they make it through and able to target me, able to get through my teammates and able to target me directly, there's not much I can do. I can't really, while I'm in sniping mode, I can't really move or position myself that much. So, and like I mentioned before, there, one missile takes out the shields. So therefore, let's do this. Let's boost our weapon and you deal some damage here. And because I lack maneuverability generally, even outside of the sniping mode, that means while I can punish with my guns really well, generally the enemy will be able to outfly me. And I got incoming. So let's send in a missile. There. So like I said, very much enjoyable. Sitting here, be like, okay, here it is. Target acquired. Good. We got them. Now I can't jump in and jump out constantly out of sniping mode. There's some delay in some. There we go. So that's my strategy with this one, and like I mentioned before, there's a bit of satisfaction from getting off those kills. Depends on how much the enemy moves. If the enemy moves too much, you won't be able to lock in as that easily, but if the enemy is more sitting there, it's much easier to lock in. Of course, you are sitting there as well, like I was sitting there, so it's means that they can lock in on me, and people can fly in and do the missiles and attack me and fly circles around me. I saw that before in different other games, and that usually causes problems with this ship because I can't keep up. So if my teammates are not there to kind of push away the enemy, keep them at distance, usually I am down. I can only punish the enemy who's flying at me straight forward. If they come in from the sides, not much I can do. But overall, it's still an enjoyable ship. Well, thank you for watching and for listening. If you like this video, please like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it, and please follow and subscribe.